MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. Sam Igawa is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Into the box, Jose Rincon, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Mets, the left fielder, number 7.
The pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
High in the air out to center field. Greenberg is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Bruno Montanez.
At the plate, Bruno Montanez. For the series, he's 3 for 12. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Sent on the ground out to second. Wow, look at Kipnis. Wow.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Into the box now, Lenny Pruitt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
The 1-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Too high, ball 3. Brock Fernandez would be next. The 3-2 pitch. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. Throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Standing in now, Brock Fernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Pruitt at second with 2 down. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Kevin James, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Digging in, Adam Greenberg. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit. With his speed, perhaps more. The throw into second, and that is where the wheels pay off, as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
In now, Pete Armstrong, as he'll take a look at ball 1. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, Dero. If there's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the fourth.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box, Sammy Sosa, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
A runner in scoring position with none out. Three and 0 now.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
So in now for Chicago, Ryan Buckner, and a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. He's set, now the pitch. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roy. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
At the plate now, J.C. Embry, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home, and he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Ready now, Jimmy Grimes, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 3 and the Mets nothing. Now at the plate, Cam Park. He comes into this one just 2 for 12 in the series to this point.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 1-0 home.
Back outside.
The count now at 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Into the box now, Gregory Navarro, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Two and 0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
A runner at first with no outs here. Two and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Austin Anthony.
Stepping into the box, Austin Anthony has 2 hits and 11 trips for the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Low for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Outside, 3-0 now. The pitch. There's ball 4.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Ronald.
Now to the plate,
Casilla.
Ronald Casilla, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. After the walk, a quick check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. A 3-ball 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 hit out towards second. Kipnis has it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mets leave 1, still down 3-0. The next Cub up, Some Igawa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Now here it comes. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Striding in once again, Adam Greenberg. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, reined in, and they will get he's in there. A very close play at first.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls, you can hit till your hands bleed, but if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
First offering on its way. Pitch inside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 21, Sammy Sosa.
Digging in, Sammy Sosa. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch.
Hey.
Sosa is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
The 1-1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip this one onto first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 2 full. The Cubbies are in front 3-0. Settling in now, Kevin James. 9-1-2 due up.
Kevin James.
First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with 1 away, time for a check of the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. Standing in, Jose Rincon. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Outside, that's a ball. Yeah.
The 1-1. A shot down the first baseline. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Bruno Montanez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Bruno Montanez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Montanez, an Arkansas native. He's a second-year big leaguer. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the inning now. And here comes the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Ryan Buckner.
And the pitch.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Standing in, J.C. Embry, only one hit in 11 at-bats for the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one, no strike.
One out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis. He's driven in 4 runs on 4 hits to this point in the series. First offering on its way. And he'll miss the target away with a fastball. It's 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Kipnis, 37 years old. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good team.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 3 innings complete. The Cubs lead this one 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Lenny Pruitt. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 18.
Coming to the plate now, Brock Fernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
0-1 the count. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now at the plate, Cam Park. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch on the way. And that misses for ball one.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
That's count 1-2.
Here it comes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Gregory Navarro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0.
At the ball. Ball 3.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, the 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Ben Zobrist. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And the pitch. Grounded softly down the line. And that is off the first base bag. And he'll reach first safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Jimmy Grimes is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-1 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike two.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Full count now, 3-2.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Here's the 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
To the plate now, Sum Igawa, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pruitt is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Greenberg.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Adam Greenberg, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
The 1-1 home. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Anthony.
Here it comes. Anthony stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Ronald Casilla.
Digging in now, Ronald Casilla. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Inside, he misses. Ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready for another chance. Kevin James comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On its way is pitch number 75. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Comes set, and the 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Next up for New York, Jose Rincon. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So striding in, Bruno Montañez, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
In now, Lenny Pruitt, and on the first pitch he grounds foul. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Mets 1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Pete Armstrong. First offering on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 the count. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Grounder down the line at third. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's down. That's a ball.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Now the 2-1.
Hey!
Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Buckner. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
From the belt, the pitch out, nothing doing. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Fouled off. Throw over to first, and he's back easily. Ready with the 1-1. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Another 2-2 offering, fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Alex Pena takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 11, Alex Pena.
J.C. Embry will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
Aye.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Just a great at-bat there. That run-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Ready once again, Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0. Popped high in the air. Fernandez waits on it. 2 down.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Second and third, 2 away. Hit in the air to shallow center. Montañez onto the grass, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Brock Fernandez.
Number 18.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Mets draw closer here. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now back.
Standing in now, Cam Hart.
Cam.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You can do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Stepping in now, Gregory Navarro, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So a big moment here, and standing in Austin Anthony, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And another foul ball. Grounded to the right, fielded cleanly, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, shortstop, Ronald Casilla.
So stepping in, Ronald Casilla. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
Two outs here with a runner at third. Two balls and no strikes.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Ball even at 2-2. Men on third with 2 down. Got him. Maybe the best palm ball he's thrown, and that'll end it. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Mets 2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Jimmy Grimes.
The catcher, Jimmy.
First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
The 1-2.
That ball went out. Okay.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate now, Igawa. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, upstairs.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
At the plate, Adam Greenberg. That's popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Mets 2. Kevin Grant is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Kevin Grant.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Luke Little comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 43, Luke Little.
To the plate now, Jose Rincon. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Grounded to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in once again, Bruno Montañez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
In now, Lenny Pruitt, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now.
I got the count 1-2.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Billy Palmer takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Into the box now, Brock Fernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Fernandez is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Greenberg is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Mets draw a hair closer thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 4 and the Mets 3. Andre Cuba gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in to try it again, Pete Armstrong. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he takes a called strike one. In there, 1-2 now.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Fastball called strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 21.
Stepping in, Sammy Sosa. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Montañez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
At the plate, Ryan Buckner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
JP Embry.
Now in the box, J.C. Embry. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering on its way. 2 out with the man at first. Takes this the other way to right. Navarro is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs strand 1, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the third baseman, Cam Park.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Line drive base hit.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Into the box, Gregory Navarro, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So now to the plate, Austin Anthony, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. Kipnis. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Ronnie Wickert enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Ronnie Wickert.
Ronald Casilla will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Greenberg is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets leave 1. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Angel Sanchez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jason Jordan is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Sanchez has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Hit hard down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Standing in now, Ben Zobrist, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th.
Ball 3.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. High in the air down the right field line. Into the stands. He got it.
Now batting, catcher, Jimmy Grimes.
Now at the plate, Jimmy Grimes. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Two out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Pulled toward right center field. Pruitt's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Thomas Nicholas comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 1.
Striding in to start the 9th, Jason Jordan, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Nicholas, a 5'10" right-hander. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments. You don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jason Jordan becomes the first out in the 9th inning. To the plate now, Jose Rincon. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. 2-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And that's over. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, second baseman, Bruno Martinez.
In now, Bruno Montañez. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set and the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Zobrist is there. The second for one. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the ninth, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Cubbies posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Sam Higawa earns his first win of the season. Thomas Nicholas records the save, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs.